Hi there, it's manicminxi. Welcome back to another speed build. Today we are building a school. I don't even know what to call this one. It's not like a modern school and it's not like a posh school. I guess it's a fancy school, I guess. I have no idea. It did start out as a modern school, but I decided to not do a modern school. I deleted that. I took that out of this, otherwise it would have been way too long. Today is a very long episode, so grab a tea, coffee. All what I have is nice coffee because it is still too hot here, even though we've had like 2 storms in the last like 4 days. It is still very, very too hot, and I hate this. I'm very much done with the summer now. Yeah. Do you know, I like building this build. I don't even know what the inspiration was. I had an image in my head, and then I looked on Google for like some old traditional buildings, and then went for it. I really wanted to use some of the rounded walls, so I did that with the cafeteria and the library at the back. It doesn't really suit because the back bit looks a bit modern. It looks, yeah, it's a bit odd, it's a bit out of place, but I think it looks okay. I think it's fine. As I was building this, I realized, oh my god, it looks almost the same layout as the as the last school I did. No, I have no idea when it comes to school builds or like large lots or non-residential builds, basically. Although I do want to start a series where I build one of each non-residential lot and build it like realistically, so it looks like, I don't know, realistically looks not too good in The Sims, I feel. Oh, I've just got back from traveling, so I'm like getting back into the groove of stuff. I've been away for 5 days, but I will talk about that in a little bit. I want to talk about the build first. I built, oh god, what was that noise? I don't know about this build. I really struggle with large lots. This one's a 64 by 64, I think it is. The building does not take up most of the space. A lot of it is just taken up by like walkway areas. I did have fun with the pathing. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's big enough. I don't want to build it too big because then you won't be able to get to places. And like I did with the last school I built the bottom 2 classrooms and the cafeteria like quite close to each other, and I built them all downstairs, so like your Sims don't have to travel too far to go places. And then the upstairs classrooms are, I did build them as classrooms, but not usable classrooms with the whiteboard thing, because I think the whiteboard is what makes it a classroom. What I did instead was use the fake chalkboard things from, I think it's not Get Together. It is, what is that game? Oh my god. Oh my god. Get to Work, that's it, yes. I struggled so much with the windows, let me tell you. I actually cut quite a bit out because I just didn't know how to do windows that worked. I struggle so much with windows, like they just don't look realistic. That's why I love the new windows that came with this pack, because they just look so plain and boring and simple, and I love that. I really do. I need some more boring, plain, realistic windows, doors, everything. Because I keep saying this, but The Sims 4 is so themed, and I don't like it being too themed. I'm not finding it fun. I like it to be a little bit themed, but like some of the posts and the doors and the window, I just will never use because it's too much themed. It's too much is happening. I'm not liking it. I'm losing track of what I was talking about, actually. I'm losing track of what I'm talking about. I always do this thing where I build the shape of whatever I'm building, and then I will I don't know. So then I do windows and doors, and then I'll go back and then change the windows and doors once I've done the interior. I didn't actually have to do this with with this build. I Yeah, I got it right the first time. I was quite happy about that. You can see me doing the inside here. I built 2 classrooms upstairs, 2 classrooms downstairs. It has a library. Oh no, there's like 4 classrooms. Okay, yeah. Whoops. I did a. I actually forgot what I did. This was before I went on my holiday. Whoops. I did a music classroom, an art classroom, and a science classroom. I can't remember what the other ones are, but we'll see them in a little bit. It's fine anyway. And yeah, I sometimes build buildings differently. Sometimes I do like all of the outside first, like landscaping and all, and then do the inside. And then other times I will leave the outside till the very last and then just do foliage last. But when I started this, I had a really good idea for like pathways, walkways, bushes, and like the greenery basically. And I didn't go for it. I just I waited until the end because I just wanted to get the inside done first, um, and then go back to the outside. But then by the time I actually did the outside, I got to the outside and I was like, I'm done. I don't just throw some bushes down. It's fine. So it looks, yeah, it looks very bushy and it's green and a bit basic on the outside. But I think most schools do look a bit basic. Yeah, I really want to get onto building like I don't even know how to describe it, like a a regular school with like like a flat roof kind of school, just basic looking schools basically. I think that would be really cool. And then I want to go through get to work and build a normal hospital, a normal looking a police station. I think that would be fun. And then just, yeah, because even when I try to build like non-themed stuff in The Sims 4, it comes up very themed and cartoony. And I just want to build more realistic. Oh god, that was my stomach. um, so I built a reception here. It's non-usable because we don't have receptions in The Sims 4, but schools have receptions for like say your parent wants to come and pick you up for like an appointment, like a dentist appointment. They're gonna go to reception, say, "Oh, I need to take my child out," and then sit there and wait. Or I also built the head teacher's office at the reception here, so this will change in a minute. I'm gonna put a door just in between them chairs. So when like a kid is in trouble, they're gonna be like waiting on the chair outside opposite the reception desk. And I just thought that was kind of realistic, and the furnishings behind look a bit clean and simple, but I do have some personalized sort of items on the desk just to add a bit of character. I once again struggled with the flooring and the walls of the school because I don't often I don't I don't often think about what schools look like on the inside, and I've forgotten, if I'm going to be honest. It's been a few years since I've attended a secondary school, because we call them secondary school here, secondary schools here, not high school. So, yeah, I have no idea. So I leave some of the walls a bit plain, and other ones I use this green, blue, teal. I think if that's teal, right? Teal color, clinical kind of looking wallpaper just around the whole school, just to give it some sort of same sort of resemblance to like any other sort of public school where it's just all one themed color and a bit plain. Yes. So I have been traveling for like 5 days now. I went like up to Scotland with my family. We saw a load of just did basically touristy things. It was very good actually. We did I don't know if you know, there's a Most Haunted, a thing called Most Haunted. We did like a ghost experience thing. Oh, it was very scary. It was very cool. But traveling around really does give you like so many good ideas for builds and stuff. And now I'm in a very buildy mood because I've seen so many builds builds, so many so many different buildings, and like, yeah. Oh, I really struggled with these lockers because of these dipped window things. I I wanted to put the lockers in the window things, but it would have looked ugly from the outside, look, because the windows would have been blocked. But then from the inside, it would look cool because it would have all been flat along the wall. Because the lockers bump out quite a bit. But I think I saved it by putting these benches just in the window thing there. Right. Yeah, so I'm just full of ideas on buildings, stuff to build now, which is good because I'm doing my sim save file, and I will be coming out with a video for that on Monday, I believe. Yeah, it should be Monday. I think the first one I'm going to be doing is a cemetery, because I've already done a few builds for that. I've done the row of houses, houses? No. The non-residential lots, the commercial lots in, oh my god, I can't think of the name now. Oh, Willow Creek, that's it, in Willow Creek. Oh no, the 4 commercial lots, I turned the museum into a cemetery just because I needed somewhere to put my dead Sims, and I like that. It just adds to it, like in The Sims 3, I love the symmetry, symmetry there in The Sims 3. If you've played The Sims 3, it's, yeah, the symmetries are very, very similar. So that video will be coming out Monday, and I am getting back into the whole, I feel like I'm doing Friday, Mondays now, as, video days. Once again, with these classrooms, I kind of, yeah, I had no idea what to put in them. I've not really done too many classrooms. This is my second ever classroom that I've done. So I just wanted to put some shelving in these windows with some books and just a few posters everywhere. I like the posters that come with this pack, but none of them are really like classroom posters. There's one classroom poster that has, like, it does have a lot of different swatches actually. So I did actually cut out building the other classroom. As you can see here, we skipped it just because it's basically the same. You don't need to see the same classroom built twice. I did oh no, I did only build one bathroom, but I guess they can have a unisex bathroom in this school. Bathroom? Yeah. Wait. I forgot what I call these now. Yeah, it's a toilet, bathroom, you know, whatever. Why do I do that? I call it a bathroom even though there's no bath here. So I built just the basic sort of school toilets that you'll find, just with the cubicle bathrooms. Oh my god, no. Cubicle toilets, what's happening with my brain now? It's too hot. I did have it sort of symmetrical, but I had no idea what to put on these other sides here, so I just shrunk it down to this size, which I think is a bit more better, because it can just be like an area for your lockers, which is good. And then over here I built a teachers only room, which is the staff room. I almost forgot the word for staff room then. Oh my good god. It's probably because at my workplace we do not have a proper staff room. We have just a tiny room with lockers for like 100 people, which is not good. Although I say 100 people, there's not 100 people on each shift. There's around 30-40 people on each shift, but it's still far too small. But I've never actually seen inside a teaching staff room, but I feel like I did quite a good job actually. I made yeah, I feel like I made it a good job of looking a little bit depressing and a little bit comforting, but also depressing. I had to include a coffee machine because they're gonna need their coffee. It built a little TV. Oh my god, no! I put a little TV there, some flowers, and some cracks and stuff because I feel like they're not the most best kept rooms. Then we are building the library here. I'm really impressed with this library, honestly. This library was actually the inspiration for the modern build that this started out to be, but I didn't go ahead with that because it fizzled out very quickly, and I didn't want to carry on I didn't want to carry on building something if I was like, yeah, no, I'm not sure about this. I do need to get some inspiration for modern builds and come back, because I don't do modern builds. I can't, no. And modern building is just not for me. I don't even know what my build style is, but it's probably like suburban. I do like this old kind of brick style build. So I will be doing more of that, especially in Willow Creek Rebuild. I really have to do the Goss house, but I feel like that's going to be left till last because I don't want to get the Goss wrong, because they're such a good, like, they're such an iconic family. I don't want to get their house wrong. I'm going to feel really bad if I do. As you can see, there is a colour theme throughout the school. The library has like the same coloured theme of like chairs and rugs and stuff, which I quite like. This room is probably one of my favourite rooms. It's the science room. This is one of the most useless rooms of the build, I will admit. At the end, I do go back and put a woodworking bench in this room just because it kind of fits, it kind of suits. But I just love the science classroom because the skeleton just makes it, honestly. It really does go good. I have always thought about doing a base game school build, but I don't know. There's no, like, literally every single item I'm using in this build is non-base game, and I wouldn't know how to do it non-base, just base game. Another room that I really love in this school is the art classroom, although I don't actually think that I did it any better than the last school that I did. Yeah, I just kind of threw everything in at the art classroom. The art classroom looks like a mess, but I love it because it doesn't look like the art classroom I had in secondary school. It looks like the art classroom that I had in college, because I did art and design in college for 1 year, and oh my god, the art classroom was just a mess, and it was great. It was cool. It was nice. It just had artwork everywhere, sculptures, half done bits of art covered. Yeah, it just. And that's kind of the vibe I went with this room, and you'll be able to see. Yeah, you'll be able to see this. I even went with the desk from Werewolves, the makeshift one, because I'm just thinking about like the art teacher. They don't have good budgets in schools, because most of the budgets always go to the sports. For some reason, I don't know why that happens. I don't know. Literally every single school in the world, all of their profit goes to the sports section of the school. I don't get it. I'm sorry. Literally, schools are meant for learning, and yeah, more of the budget goes towards kicking a ball around a field. If you like sports, that's fine, but no Nobel Prize has been won by someone who can kick a ball around a field, let me tell you. And that's supposed to be what schools are about, is education, not like, yeah. But, wow, a little tirade that I didn't think I would go on there, but I don't have anything against sports and stuff, because I like sport too. I just don't understand why so much of the budget goes on it, because literally we had history and geography in like little makeshift buildings when I went to secondary school, and yet there was like a brand new gymnasium. There was actually no. A lot of the funding went towards our dance and drama section, because they got like a new building. That was very weird. I think it was purchased by someone who was like in politics or something. It was like, yeah, it was, because there was a plaque and it said like, oh, I'm brought to you by the Green Party or something, and yeah, that was weird. I don't know why that happened, but no, they did actually build a gym. So you see, I built the music room because every school has a little music room with like some keyboards and stuff. I loved that class. I was never really into music in secondary school, but I loved the keyboards, because you could do like the doot do the doot. No, I had like the noise command things. I'm building a little detention room here because I don't know if every school had that, but there was like a detention room with like cubicles with like computers that were sectioned off so you could like do computer work. Um, like an isolation room basically. So if you're in trouble or you needed like to not be around other students, you would go there and do like work. But yeah. I was in there a few times because I don't know actually, why was I? Oh no, I did an English speaking exam, I guess, in there. That was weird. Gonna circle back to that. I'm going I'm rambling now. I'm rambling. I am building the outside area. I built a little hoop court. Oh my god. Oh my god, what is it? Not baseball. Oh my god, basketball court. There we go. There's me 2 seconds ago. I'm like, I like sport, and then I'm like, a hoop court. Yeah, no, I'm doing the outside now, which is just bushes, plants, and little table seating areas. Just making it look nice, basically, because schools have to do that. Oh, yeah, that's it. Okay, so one thing that did annoy me about my secondary school experience was we had to do a speaking English exam. So there was a speaking, a writing, and like we had like 3 English exams basically, I think. And I never know why we had to do the speaking exam. But I didn't like it because I had to speak about myself for it was literally like 5 minutes. But back then I couldn't speak at all. I don't know why I say back then because I can hardly even speak now. But I went in there. I said all of my key points like really quickly. Like I just got it out and done with, which I think is a good thing because if you got key points and you're trying to speak, you should be like, you should get your point across within like 10-20 seconds. I don't know why we had to speak for like a whole 5-10 minutes. Complete waste of time. And here I am having to speak for 25 minutes as an adult. I should have paid attention more. But I failed it. I couldn't carry on speaking. I kept stopping. I was a mess. So the teacher was like, okay, we're stop here because I didn't have the time to do this. We'd do it again on a later date. So I was like, oh, okay. I never got called back to do that on a later date. And when my results came at the end of the year, I got an F for it. So overall, I failed my English exams and had to take them again. Which was even more annoying because I did that in college. And that then affected my college grades. And then turns out I had to do every other English exam apart from the speaking exam, which is the one exam I failed. I got done dirty. I don't know what that was about. That was really weird. So yeah, I failed all of my English. I didn't fail actually. I got 2 C's and a D, but the D then set me back to a D overall or something. I was the last year where they started grading on numbers instead of letters. So I got graded letters A, B, C, D, and then my brother the year below me got graded on like 1, 2, 3, 4s and 5s and 6. I don't know why they did that. There was no need for them to do that. I think it was a complete waste of time and just confused everyone. But yeah, that was odd and really annoying because I had to redo my English in college, but then didn't have to redo the exam I failed, had to redo all of the rest of them, which then took me 2 years because the first year, no, it took me the whole 3 years of my college life, yeah. The first year was, I got put on like the beginning English instead of like overall English, and then it was a whole thing, it was a mess, so I am going back. The build, yes, nearly finished now. If you like this build, you can download it on the gallery. If you liked today's video, please like and subscribe. Thank you, see you in the next one.